First off, bitch, mind your business. Bad bitch, every day like Christmas. Attitude on.
So basically, I'm going to do my braids again, but I'm going to attempt to do the boho inspired braids, but as a bob. So last time I did them just as like long braids, but I saw, oh, so I've never done a bob before. This will be my first time attempting to do bob braids, but let's just try. So for the braids, I'll be using human hair, and EAYON Hair was kind enough to send me their 22 inches of deep curly braiding hair for this video. I've just washed the braiding hair and like conditioned it. That's all that I've really done, just because when I'm working with human hair, I actually prefer to like braid it in whilst it's damp and I can clump it better. Now I don't usually go for deep curly, I'll be honest, but I wanted to try something new, so I was like, okay, let's just see how it goes. So for the past like month, I've been like just wearing wigs and I've really enjoyed it. The break has been nice, and I feel like by not touching my scalp, my hair at the front has been able to like recover just a little bit. But I'm just gonna part my hair. But also it's been really cold. Well, the temperature is dropping, which then also makes it a little bit more tempting to just want to wear wigs. This might actually be the last braids I do for the year, but I don't know. I'm focused. Yeah. Okay, so I've had to relocate because where I was sitting before, it was just annoying. So I'm just going to show you guys the update. So I have since started the back. Okay, I've only done about I'm on my third row. This is why I needed 2 mirrors and I needed to be comfortable. Okay, this is how short I've cut my extensions. Cut it in half and then cut that half in half, so you've got like quarters, just to get the end like quite feathered. It's 6 pieces altogether, 6 pieces of Xpressions. So I'm gonna make these extra small. Right, so I've made my square, my box. I'm happy with that. Am I? I just want to make sure that line is like nice and clean. Okay, there's a hair there. Yeah, okay. And also, I think what you'll realise is that I actually don't use gel. Put that in, yeah, because when I braid, I like my hair dry. I like my hair dry. And the other thing is that when you're doing knotless, I understand like why braiders use gel. I guess it does keep the braids, it keeps all the flyaway hairs like tucked in. But the problem is when that, for me anyway, when that gel dries down, obviously it has that off color. That's number 1. Number 2, my hair, I've got so many like flyaway hairs anyway, and I know that. So like they're all different lengths. So I've got long hairs and then I've got shorter hairs. So when you use gel, it's all tucked in and it's fine at the time. But then when the gel's dried down, or when it's like the next day or like a week in, the flyaways are flying. And now the hair looks like it's been worn for like a month. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that's how it was looking when I would use gel on my knotless braids. And I think don't mind the fireworks, but yeah, that's my problem. When I use gel, the hair just doesn't last. It doesn't look neat. That's the problem that I have. 1 piece of human hair. So you just, with the human hair, you just add it as usual. So you add it as like a 4th piece. And then we braid. And then I'm going to bring this to the front. And now I'm not going to use this one because this is the start of the braid, so it's a bit weird, but I'm going to continue braiding until the braid I want is on this side, and I'm just going to loop that there, and then I'm going to continue braiding. I'm just making sure there's no flyaways. Okay, and then I'm going to add my second piece, and then I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to continue braiding. Right, again, I'm not braiding up until the end. It just needs to be like this because we're going to curl it at the end. Yeah, and also, do you know what I was thinking? Back in the day, when they used to do braids, obviously they would do knotted braids, right? It was like knotted, and the cubes were so much smaller. Like, the pie was so small. But then again, it was a bit bulky. But those braids, they used to last. Well, okay, it's either they lasted or we just didn't care. I don't know. But I didn't want that many rows. But I feel like I'll do them semi-big. So this area, I'll do like 4. So it's not too tight, you know? Look at these edges. But you know what the good thing is? So obviously when I have braids, I have it's easier for me to then put my oils in and do like my, you know, little treatments and stuff. Whereas when I'm wearing a wig, I'll usually just wear it for like a couple days and then switch it up. So and then this is what the hair will look like. Okay, so then you end up with this. This is enough hair for me to curl. So what we do is we're going to seal the ends. We take hair from this strand. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, and then what you're going to do, you're going to take the strand, wrap it around your thumb coming towards you, and then we're going to loop it like this. This is the best way I've found that the loop stays intact. I'm just going to braid it. Now I don't have a flexi rod. I'm not American. I don't have a bendy roller. So this is what we're going to do. So we're going to take the hair. I'm going to loop it around my finger and twist the hair whilst I do that. Just twist it. Okay. Hide the rest of the hair in here. Okay, so let me just do that for the rest of the hair. Got my hot water. And now I'm literally just going to dip all these twists in the hot water. I'm going to leave it in here for about like 10 to like 20 seconds. Right, so I'm just waiting for my hair to dry. But look how cute this is. Right, this is what the ends are looking like. And to be honest, it's obviously shrunk, but we will be cutting it. Just a little bit. I mean, I did want it to be this length, so I might even have to recurl this so that it could curl. So when it drops, it's about here. I'm gonna recurl. So I'm recurling this, but just a little bit higher. Yeah, like that. I've just taken out these ones. As you can see, like the curls are like a bit bigger. So what we're gonna do, yeah, we'll cut it here. But I really wanted it like Bobbiana Bob. I mean, I don't mind this length. This is like an awkward lob length. But I think I'm going to go a bit shorter. But I'm going to cut it from... Okay, we'll cut it from the front. I don't mind this length. I'm not mad at this length. And that's the end of the video. All I did was I just cut this half, and then I did a flip over because I feel like with the middle part sometimes it's a lot. Cleopatra coming up. This is, I don't know, it's giving me 90s. I'd need to bring out more of the curly bits for sure. I'm not mad, but my preference is a side part. I think I'm a side part type of yo. I mean, with that being said, I do actually have like a weak hairline, so I don't know if I should be doing this. I think if I did this again, I would use a lot more curly parts at the crown, just so it can like stick out a bit more. Yeah, so I'm really liking, I like this length. I feel like this is cute. But yeah, this is how my hair looks and I like it. So if you did enjoy this video, then please do not forget to like and comment and subscribe. The hair will be linked down below. I love this hair. It's so easy to like use. There was no issues. It's very soft. It's human hair. So this is the hair, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.
If he ain't got more than me, can't fuck. Ooh, I love when they chase me. Good luck if you trying to replace me. 220 on the dash like Stacy, and yeah, that nigga fine, but he moves too dang. Got me fucked up. I don't trust. If he don't got more than me, I can't fuck. If he don't got what I need, I tough. Pussy gon' pop, he I bust. Bad bitch gon' shop, no gimme. Brand new drop top, not rented. And every time a bitch start, I finish.